Hello everyone, myself Priyanka Patel, lecturer in Computer Engineering Department in Vallabh Polytechnic, Navsari. Today we are going to learn about software testing. Now, before we learn about software testing, let we know about what is testing. So, the basic goal of any software engineer is to develop a software that has no error or has few errors. Faults can occur during any phase of software development life cycle. Verification is done at the output of each phase, but some faults remain undetected which can affect whole software. So, the testing is done to detect the faults and it is an expensive activity. If program does not run as expected, then it needs to debug and correct it. For that, testing is done. Before we study about system testing, we have to learn some commonly used terms associated with it. The first one is error. Error is a mistake. It may be syntax error or logical error. Number 2, bug. When developers makes mistake while coding, then they are called bugs. The next is fault. An error may lead to one or more faults. Faults is representation of error. The next is failure. Failure occurs when faults executes. The next is test case. It is a combination of triplet, that is I, S and O, where I is data inputted to the system. Next, the S, state of a system at which the data is inputted, and O is expected output of the system. The last one is test suite, set of test cases with which given software is tested. Any software product is tested in 3 stages. That is, number 1 is unit testing, number 2 integration testing, and number 3 is system testing. Now, what is unit testing? As we know, the software is combination of number of modules. The individual modules tested is called unit testing. Number 2, integration testing. Modules are combined and tested is called integration testing. Number 3, system testing. Whole system is tested ignoring internal structure of the system is called system testing. The system testing has 3 categories. The number 1 is unit testing. Now, what is unit testing? Unit testing is done after modules has been coded and reviewed. It is a testing of different modules of a system individually. Unit testing is done in part, not a whole system, but in execution of one module may use another module that have not been coded. So the dummy modules are needed. Due to this, unit testing requires driver and stub module, which are called dummy modules. Here there is a figure of a module which is to be tested using driver and stub modules. The data which is to be inputted for tested is in driver module. The driver module input the data to the actual module which is to be tested. The actual module uses the stub module and return the global data to the driver module which gives the output to us. Now the next one is black box testing. Black box testing is a technique of testing without having any knowledge of internal working of the application. Functionality of black box testing is understood completely in terms of its inputs and outputs. While performing black box testing, a tester must know the system architect and will not have any knowledge about the source code. Let us take one example. If you want to search anything, you will enter the text that you want to search but did not know the specific process of searching. You will directly get the output. This is similar to black box testing. Now, the last one is white box testing. The main aim of this testing is to investigate the internal logic and structure of the code. Therefore, white box testing is also called structural testing. In white box testing, the tester must have full knowledge of source code. If we test a program while it is running, it is called dynamic white box testing. And if we test a program without running and only by examining and reviewing the code, then it is called static white box testing. So, hope you know about testing, the system testing, and the types of system testing. Thank you.